Hello again, and I'm just reaching for my deck of cards here just so I can show you the box. We are working with Thoth Tarot. Again, my box is so it's just falling apart. They are always falling apart. And the card we've chosen today, which was actually in the reverse position, is the Emperor. Lots going on in this card, so I'm going to turn it in the right position. So let's us access and explore the contents of the card. So we've got the Emperor here, really magnificent looking gentleman. He has his orb and scepter, so those are indications of power. He has his family at the bottom here, the people that he rules over with that flag surrendering to his will, if you like. So we have a strong minded, very exacting figure here. And it's really interesting in his pose. He's quite relaxed, sitting on his throne. His legs are crossed, um, and we have this overall sort of fieriness about the card. We have these rich reds, oranges, ochres, yellows. It's a really rich card. It's almost like monochrome. It's a monotone, I suppose, would be the right phrase. What he also has on his outfit are bees, and bees are busy. They pollinate, they spread their wealth, they know how to work as a team. They all have a place within their team, be it a worker bee, a queen bee, a busy bee inside the actual hive itself. And it's interesting that he has these symbols on his um, garments, because his tunic, because without everyone knowing their station, he wouldn't have control. And that's a very subtle message in this card, I think. And it's something to think about when we come across someone who has the ability to influence others. How do they have that ability? What is the purpose of their influence in that person's life? And can we emulate some of their qualities? This card in the upright position is all about victory, success, productivity, prosperity. It's about all of that. But in the reverse position, which is how I chose the card today, we're maybe feeling deflated, a sense of failure, things aren't going our way, no one's hearing what we're saying, we can't get anyone on our side, no one is championing us in any way. So we've got this process going on that can feel a little bit daunting, and we can feel a little bit out of kilter, out of step with society. I think the key for me in this card, be it in the right position or the reverse position, can't say that word position, is the orb and the scepter. He is holding his power. He hasn't given it away. He's maybe sharing his power, but he still holds his power. And regardless of where you are right now, if you're feeling a little bit of out of step with life, if you're feeling that you need some help, that you need some support, remember we have the bees on the tunic. In using your emotional intelligence, using your softer qualities in terms of personal power, hopefully you can gather the right people at the right time to come and support your endeavors. You don't need to wield a stick to get people to participate in your life. You don't. But what you do need to do is you need to be aware of how you can use your own personal influence in a really effective way that will get you the results that you are looking for. It's really key. So, an interesting card, whichever way you look at it. I think it's also really interesting in terms of who you surround yourself. Some are in the light, some are in the dark, some are protected. So, is that what we're needing to do? Do we need to protect ourselves from people in the dark? So, take your time to think about what's happening in your life. Take your time to look at your own personal skills. Is it communication? Is it empathy? Is it joy? Is being funny a skill that you need to share? There's lots going on that I think you need to just take a breath. And it might be that you've got some decisions to make. So you need to take your time, come back to self, come back to your own personal strengths, if you will, and utilize them, galvanize the people around you to help you in whatever it is that you need to succeed in. But it's a really strong card. This is a really strong card. So, beware of how you wield that strength. Make sure that you use it wisely. You use it wisely. So until the next time, take care of yourself and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.